Alright, quick update on Ape, one of the best performers of today. We're up 21%. You can see we had a ton of volume coming in earlier. I talked about this when this came out, but the other side has posted what their metaverse experience with the Bored Ape Yacht Club is going to be like. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. And it seems like at least today it's allowed ApeCoin to outperform the market and have somewhat of a relief rally. I'm pretty sure most of the markets have been having relief rallies. You can see GMT's bouncing, BAT's bouncing, Quant's bouncing, DOT bounced as well. But in the general scheme of things, we're still in a massive downtrend. So I'd be very, very cautious if you're looking to pick up altcoins. I think I've made my opinions on this very, very clear over the past couple of days. But you can still see, if we look at Ape on the 4-hourly time frame, since we did top out all the way up here at $27, you can see before we were perfectly supported by your 4-hourly EMA ribbons, and now we've broken down. We've back tested them, and at least in the short term we failed the back test. You know, there's a few different ways you can look at this, because we did have a nice amount of volume coming in, and you know, it's still not out of the realm of possibility that Ape could somehow do something like an inverse head and shoulders and reverse above the top of the market. But I really am putting my money where my mouth is. I've been saying this for all of my altcoin videos, but you know, while Bitcoin is in this capitulation zone, especially now, you know, you zoom out, we were previously looking at this on the weekly time frame. If I pull this up on the weekly, you can see the Bitcoin chart, we've capitulated below these two major trend lines. And if we come over on the daily, you know, people are getting excited about the bounce we've had today, but all we've done is broken down, completely capitulated below the zone, and we're currently sitting below 29,000, which is a super important level, because this is literally your breakdown target. And I've been saying, you know, there is a possibility that this can be a fake out if we do put in a daily close above 29,000. But even so, I just do not think it's the perfect time to be buying altcoins for, you know, the reasons I said on the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin could get more choppy, and that means the altcoins can get more choppy. And you know, even just sitting on the sidelines until this flips back bullish is probably the best thing to do, because you can see what happened last time. I mean, if you simply waited, you know, we were in this capitulation zone from when we flipped bearish at $13. We came down and bottomed at $10.53. But if you simply waited to, you know, have this flipped and be confirmed bullish, you know, you would have bought at like $11. It's really not too much to have these momentum shifts on the EMA ribbons, and you can see once they're confirmed, you can have your next major uptrend, and it really does not hurt, even if you wait for like a major confirmation, something like this. You know, you'd still be able to capitalize massively off the next uptrend, which is really what I'm trying to do with this. I'm trying to catch the macro swings, but right now I'm really not looking to trade altcoins. If we also look at the Bitcoin dominance, this is the market cap in correlation to how much Bitcoin takes up of this market cap. And you know, the Bitcoin market cap, or sorry, the Bitcoin dominance is moving up very strongly. If we remove this line so we can just focus on what's going on in the short term, you can see we're currently Wing out with a price target up here of 47%. This would put us, you know, leaps and bounds above your where is it, your weekly EMA ribbons right here. Let me mark the short term moving average. Every time I close my trading view, this just disappears. But yeah, you can see normally when Bitcoin enters, you know, these major bull runs, or sorry, not when Bitcoin enters its major bull runs. Normally when we experience these major bear markets and Bitcoin is in a bull run against altcoins, you see, you know, we bottom on the Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin starts breaking out, and then normally when you top, that's when it's alt season and the altcoins are going to take over and we're about to enter a crypto bull run. But you can see down here, you know, this was January 2018 and we topped out on Bitcoin in, I think it was November or December of 2017. So we topped out for Bitcoin somewhere around this range. You know, we capitulated and then Bitcoin took over. Bitcoin became, you know, it went from 35% all the way up to 73%. That was a huge swing in dominance. You can see this was about 105%, and if we extrapolate something like that, or better yet, I don't necessarily think we're going to do as high of a move on that, because I do believe there's going to be diminished returns in the Bitcoin dominance as more altcoins come and still the market cap for Bitcoin. But in my opinion, I would really not be too surprised if we saw anywhere between a 70% top and perhaps down to, I'd want to say 65, but I'm thinking 60% could also be a good area to keep our eyes on. So I'm going to draw something like this, and but moreover, I think we're really going to come up to these type of levels. I'm going to keep it how it is actually, between 65 and 70%. I definitely could see Bitcoin returning back up to that level, the same way that we just kind of made a higher low from here. I wouldn't be surprised if we make a lower high from here and kind of just start channeling for the next couple of years for Bitcoin. So with ApeCoin, like I'm saying for all of my altcoins, there's tons of selling volume coming in. You look at the macro trends and they're very much bearish. Ape is now below where it listed over on, I believe it was on Coinbase and Binance, listed around $9 to $7. Which one was it? Because I've got Coinbase as well. Coinbase was around $8, so you can see we've really capitulated below pretty much every level at this moment in time. So I wouldn't be interested in picking up altcoins. Like I said, the news for the other side is good, and this could potentially mean Ape could do something like a Chainlink in the bear market, but your chances of picking a Chainlink, and if you weren't in the 2017 bear market, like I know that some of you are, what happened in the previous bear market is there was really no altcoins which were outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin was outperforming everything, but Chainlink was like the one of the kind. It was basically in a bull market during the bear market, and then the bull market came and everyone moved on to different things. But you can find these projects that can perform well in the bear markets. I'm just not seeing this reversal sign at this moment in time, so I would definitely be sitting on the sidelines with Bitcoin dominance going up. If this keeps on going up, you're going to keep on seeing Bitcoin taking over the market cap of things like Ape, and that is why we're seeing these major capitulations right now. Stay very safe if you are trading altcoins. Like I said, my trading plan is really just to accumulate Bitcoin while we are below 40,000. If we're chopping below 34, especially if we're below 29, I would definitely be sitting on the sidelines. That's all I've got. Best of luck if you're trading Ape. As always, Cowboy out. Peace.